Well, the reason the game, you know, all due respect to Chris's kids, they played their hearts out. But our defense was outstanding. We held that team to 28%. Our rebound was outstanding. We out-rebounded them. I don't know what it was. I know it was a lot. 18. Plus, we're plus 18 on the boards. We held them to 28%. Turnovers and fouls. That's it. You know, our guards' composure tonight, poor. I saw some passes tonight I didn't, in 30-some years of coach, I've never seen before. The only good thing about our turnovers, the passes were so bad, they went up into the stands. Because had they been live ball turnovers, would have been in trouble. I mean, some of these passes we throw, I've never seen before. I mean, if I was throwing the ball to the guy in the red, we would throw it to the water cooler. That's how bad our passes are. But I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that kind of pass, other than we got to have more composure. You know, sometimes when you're not that kind of guard, any kind of adversity where they take you out of something, or you pick your dribble up and the guys overplay, you lose your composure. You know, Fabian's first turnover of the game, we threw it to him, ball to him like two straight times. Second time he throws it out of bounds. That started it. And here we go. It was just a calamity of errors. And then fouling them. But you're not going to win games without handling the ball. You know, 2 years ago we averaged a little over 10 turnovers a game, which is outstanding. Last year we averaged right at 11 turnovers a game. Unbelievable. That's probably first or second in the league. We've turned the ball over, how many do we have tonight? 16. We've turned the ball over 33 times in the last 2 games. 33 times. Now the good news is we won them both. I'd rather have no turnovers and I'd rather have 33 turnovers and 2 wins than no turnovers and 2 losses. Don't get me wrong. But I saw some passes tonight that you know, for an old guy that's seen a few games in his career, I didn't think I'd ever see. It comes down to decision making. You got to know how to be a basketball player. You know, just make the right decisions. Don't lose your composure.
Coach, would you say the reason for that is the inexperience that the team still has?
I have no idea. You need to ask them that question. I'm not the one throwing the pass. Ask Nate.
Okay, well, Nate, what do you say the reason is for the turnovers and bad passes?
Just gotta keep getting better. IQ. Just keep hitting the rock.
Fabian, what are your thoughts on the turnovers?
I know my turnover was just composure. We just gotta keep our composure, really.
Now, it wouldn't surprise me if we came out Sunday and had 8 turnovers. You know, it's just, you know, I think we were averaging 11 turnovers a game going to the last 2 games. So this is not like this has been a year-long thing, you know. But these last 2 games, you know, who knows what the score would have been Sunday had we not turned it over 17 times. You know, we won by 20. You know, today, you know, we're up 13, and I think we turned it over 3 out of 5 possessions. Got a chance to go from 13 to 15, 15 to 18, but turnovers and fouling them at the free throw line just kind of kept the game closer than it could have been.
Well, when you did keep the ball on the court, Nate had 25, and then it looked like Caleb, after a few rough games lately, kind of started to find his way out of it.
Yeah, Caleb's had 2 good practices. Guys that practice well usually play well. Some of the guys didn't play well tonight. They didn't practice well either. But Caleb practiced well this week. Very rarely does Nate not practice well. These turnovers are mind-boggling, but let's not get it twisted. Nate is the heart and soul of this team. Nate Hinton is the heart and soul of this team. You know how hard it is for a guard to average almost 10 rebounds a game? You know how hard that is? that is a lot more impressive than the turnovers are a problem. So don't get twisted with the turnovers. Don't let that be the story. That's my frustration. That kid's averaging almost 10 rebounds a game. Fabian White is a horse on those boards. Did you guys know this? Did you guys know we're the #1 rated offensive rebound percentage team in the nation? We're the #1 rated offensive percentage. We get a higher percentage of our misses, our misses, than any other team in the country. I think we're getting almost 40% of our misses, and that's a big part of our offense. You know, tonight we missed. How many shots we missed? 31. It was 31 shots, had 15 rebounds. That's almost 50% of our misses. That's part of our culture. So if you're going to have some weaknesses, which, you know, I'd like to say we're perfect, but I don't know if you guys have realized this or not, but we're not perfect. But that rebounding stat's huge. That keeps you in a lot of games.
Nate, it really looks like you've started to click offensively over the last few games. So just give me your thoughts on what's been different from the start of the season to the last few games.
Just trying to focus more on defense. If I come to the game thinking about offense, you know, I'm no good. So I just try to focus on defense and rebounding and just being a leader on the team. Because, you know, we all make mistakes, but, you know, trying to limit my mistakes so that I can, you know, lead the other guys to, all right, let's keep getting better as a whole and just keep pushing forward. So, I mean, this offense, I don't want to speak too much on offense. I mean, I can miss, you know, shots every day, but I just keep getting better. So that's it.
Nate, on the rebounding, you know, last year from the guard spot, Armani led the team in rebounding, and that's kind of the way things are, you know, how they go here. Was that something did you drill it in your head in the off season, or is that something you really kind of worked to step into that role or be that guy that could get the boards?
Not necessarily. I just want to rebound and go get the ball. Rebounders, I've always been a rebounding guard, but, you know, Coach emphasized it, so it's just something that I took upon myself to just do what was emphasized. So, I'm just trying to rebound.
The other thing that helps him too is he's a tough kid. You know, Armani was a lot tougher than people gave him credit for. Armani was a tough kid, but both these guys are tough competitors. Fabian's really grown into that. I didn't think Fabian was very tough in high school. I just thought he was better than everybody else. But he's really come a long way in that area. Nate was tough the first time I saw him, but he's got a lot more competitive. These two guys compete for rebounds in practice. They've helped the other guys become better rebounders. They got a couple more of their teammates they need to get hitched up to their wagon too.
Fabian, the rest of the month between Oklahoma State on Sunday and then you got a tough UTEP and then you go off to Honolulu for a few more games that are really tough. What's it like this stretch to end the year where some opportunities there? And I know you take them one game at a time, but you know the schedule's not going to get any easier from here throughout, you know, conference play.
None of the games that we play have been easy, so we just gotta keep the same mindset that we've been going into in each game and trying to get our defense better. And hopefully we can come out with some wins.
Anything else? All right. Coach, Nate?